How's it going, chicks and mates? This is Mrjacharles. We're back with Clannad, a visual novel that I don't actually understand the name of. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but considering I've had like a few people watch this now, I'm kind of curious if there are any fans that can answer me this question. Why is it called Clannad? I mean, it doesn't even sound that Japanese to me. I mean, I know how they'd spell it, to be honest. It'd be like Kuranado or something, or Kuranado. That's it, because they have do in Japanese. But I still don't understand what that name is meant to mean or represent. But I don't know, I'm just curious about it. Anyway, previously, we got invited to our bitch's house. Now, we're gonna go to our bitch's house, which just happens to be a bakery. I'm not making Furukawa sound like, you know, a decent human being, but, well, it's not like we're that much of a decent human being. I mean, have you heard like about a father and shit in this game? Seriously, it's a bit of a dramatic work, this game. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like part of the drama club. Anyway, she really is ignorant about how society works, isn't she? That's about the, you know, the girl we're going to, you know. She invites her to her house, or she invites us to her house, and we just think, oh, she's ignorant. If you say so. I'm now keenly aware of this fact. I guess I'll buy a boxed lunch again and head to Sunahara's room. Right, but you literally last episode got invited to her house. Turn around and head back, as I mutter under my breath. But then my legs stop. What would she do if I disappeared right now? She'd probably go look for me. Yeah, I mean, that's like the nice way, but she could do much worse than that, to be honest. I've gotten myself into a rather sticky situation here, haven't I? Well, she's just trying to be nice to you. I'd take up, at the very least, you go to the bakery and try and buy some fucking bread. At least then you could, you know, do something new with your life. But I don't know. Sigh. I feel irritated all of a sudden. Irritated at myself for getting into this mess in the first place. Nothing would have happened if I hadn't done anything. Ah, damn it. I shake my head to snap out of it. Yeah. I just have to do what she told me. Yeah, go to the bake. It's not even that bad a thing. Like, it's not like you're trying to save, like, a dog from a river that's trying to drown him. I need to be as natural as possible. If I am, then everything will go off without a hitch. And what do you think is going to happen? Do you think I'm going to be assassinated if we're going to a bakery? God, this isn't like the 60s or anything. You're not JFK. And if that's the case, I won't have to regret today. All that'll happen is I'll eat dinner at her house, then head home. Nothing more, nothing less. That's what I'll do. Okay, cool. You know, just take a deep breath if you're really that scared chicken shit. I pivot on my heel and start walking once more, further thinking about how to turn this unnatural predicament into a natural one. It's not really... Ooh, that's like a nice bakery. I don't recognize any of the food in there, but it looks like they might have bread. So this is the place, huh? I see a bakery immediately across the street from the park. The billboard says, Furukawa bread. I mean, yeah, okay, so there is, I mean, if it's called Furukawa bread, there's definitely bread in there, isn't there? Do they have, like, sweet treats? Do they have, like, what are they called? Sour buns? We've got, like, the nice cream on top, and there's, like, a bread bottom. I used to love those back in there. I never see them anymore. What a plain-looking store. Oh, really? Come on, it sells fucking bread. What more do you want out of life? It looks gorgeous. Its glass door is half closed, but a brilliant light pours out from it like a knocked-over soda without a cap. Alright, well, I don't know if that's really a great description of something shiny, but okay. They seem to still be open. Even so, it feels hard to walk in. Do any customers other than regulars come here? Why can't you just accept that it's an okay bakery? I mean, I'm not saying it's the Ritz or anything, but... Oh, wow, we are literally just so out of hope, aren't we, Tomoya? If I was someone looking to buy bread, I'd probably look elsewhere. Well, yeah, because there's just... You get other stuff at the same time if you go to a general store or something. Even if it meant going farther down the road. But today I'm here because Furukawa invited me. My only option is to go in. Okay. You better not say anything bad about their bread when you go in. I step through the door and enter inside. Oh, see, this isn't so bad. Look, they've got some mage, or mage. It's probably mage, because that's how they pronounce it in Japanese. I mean, I don't... Oh, look, they have got little sweet treats in the back. What's that white stuff? I mean, I know that white stuff on the little left bit might be like a sandwich. Like, you know, not okay, I'm not talking left, I'm talking like in front of me in the middle. Look, I'm just saying, it looks like they got sweet stuff here. I like sweet. They got fucking jam on the right. Maybe I'm being too hopeful here. Maybe they have no sweet stuff and that's just like savory bread or something. Decorated. No one's here. Well, great. Hey, yo! I tried saying something. But don't get anything in reply. So they've just left it unattended? Don't steal the bread, please. That's just going to make a huge fallout. In that case, someone could help themselves to as much food as they wanted. Yep, and I really think you shouldn't do that because it's the wrong thing to do. Oh, we want to do the wrong thing? Okay, cool. I look at the different kinds of bread lined up on the shelves. There's a lot left. What are they going to do with all this? Though it's already quite late, the trays are covered in bread. Oh, so maybe that does show that they're not selling as much as they're making? So maybe the place isn't doing that good? Okay. They look like they taste good. You know, I think I'll help myself. Great, so someone opens their heart to us. What do? I know, I'm gonna steal from your family. That'd be a great way to really kick things off, won't it? What the fuck are you doing, you fucking thief? I mean, not only is it unrealistic, it's just cruel. I don't know why he's doing this. I take one off a tray. But, okay, well, at least he's noticing something's off. But as I bring it to my mouth, I notice something off. My hand stops. There's something in this. Well, it looks like we're being caught because someone couldn't fecking keep their hands to themselves. Good evening. Suddenly I hear a voice come from behind. Okay, forgive us for stealing your bread, please. I turn around and why is the music much more joyous? We were literally robbing someone. Okay, I guess this game supports Grand Theft Auto. I turn around in shock, only to find a woman standing right in front of me. Judging by the apron she's wearing, she probably works here. And judging by her feckin' hair, she's got 3 fucking strands. She's probably my bitch's mum. Could she be Furukawa's mum? No, you know what? Maybe she's not. Maybe she's some random woman. She seems pretty young to be, if that's the case. I mean, I guess I kind of get what you mean, but, you know. That's this week's new products. Try it out, please. Oh, okay, so we are allowed to steal. Well, that makes me feel better anyway. How much is it? You don't need to pay anything. It'll just go to... So you're giving me your food for free. I don't think that's a really good business venture, but okay. Lucky for me. The concept behind that piece is calm. Huh? So I'll feel calm if I eat this. Yes, I think you'll feel quite calm. I don't really understand, but I try eating it anyway. Crack. Crumble. Doesn't feel like something that's quite calming to do. It's full of rice crackers. Isn't it amazing? I think it's a winning idea. It's defeated me at the very least. Is it that good? Is it really? It's called rice cracker bread. Well, I'll give you credit for coming up with such an amazing name. Probably why I didn't launch. You need to think more fun than that. Put a panda on some packaging, that might sell. Exactly as advertised, I see. I think that everyone from children to the elderly will love eating these. I'd expect a bread outpouring of disgust for them, to be frank. I think my lol is making her anxious. Do you not like it? She asked me with fear in her voice. Oh, good. Great. I mean, it's not like you're doing great anyway. Like, your shelves aren't fucking empty, but... Yeah, I'm gonna give this to you straight. Alright, you know what? At least he's being honest. I can't criticize this as much as I can criticize him stealing. No, I would never buy this! Well, what could be the problem? Is it the name? I'm not very confident about the name, you know. Yeah. I mean, if it doesn't taste good, that's even worse, but, you know. Oh, what should I change it to? It's all crumbly, so maybe just crumbly bread? Oh, God, she really believes in this bread. I feel like I just stabbed her or something. Or would crackly bread be better? I kind of like crackly bread, that might sell. May I? Please, go ahead. What are we asking permission to do? I think the problem is more fundamental than that. Oh? Where you went wrong was having the idea of putting rice crackers in bread in the first place. I mean, are you just doing something new? It could, well... Okay, well, I wouldn't eat it. I kind of get what she means there. But, isn't it tasty? I'm saying this because it isn't. Oh, God, don't make her fucking cry. What if this is the girl that dies? What if she dies because we didn't like her fucking bread? Tears begin to well up in her eyes, then... Oh, God, that hurt. That actually hurt me to watch. We should have just stolen the fucking bread. She turns around and runs away. Why is the joyous music still playing? Why is it still like, hooray, the sun's out and we're fucking gay? We're not fucking gay, we're straight and everything's horrible. Oh, jeez, what did I just do? No, yes. Hey, what's wrong with you? Are you a child or something? I know you're being honest, but you could at least, like, just... I don't know, I mean, maybe it's just, like, the right thing to do. I don't know, like... I know it's a bit of a moral conundrum, but I just wouldn't have done that. The store is empty once again. I just stand there dumbfounded and alone. Guess the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. Okay, I can't help but think of the saying. What kind of family environment is this exactly anyway? I gradually start to feel more and more uneasy. She offered you free fucking bread. It's not like she was gonna, like, poison your food. Even though it did have prawn crackers in it, and I bet that is a little strange, but I hope that her dad is normal at least. Hey you! What are you gonna do about this? I hear a menacing voice call out from behind me. Oh dear. Okay, it looks like the husband smokes weed every day, but at least he has nice hair, I guess. I turn to face it. This time, I see a man with a threatening expression staring at me. Don't tell me, is this her dad? With his Kero frog outfit? He's young, just like her mum. He seems like a teenage delinquent that age, but never managed to grow up. I mean, okay. I wouldn't exactly call her dad bod, though. What you need to do is just eat it and tell her it's delicious. I kind of agree with that. Why is he called Furukawa dad? I mean, I know, like, you know, it's Furukawa's dad. I know I was trying to say that, but wouldn't it be easier if they just came up with their own names? I mean, it's not like I don't know this is Furukawa's dad. Okay, it's called being decent. It's called having manners. I agree. That's not something I do for someone I'm meeting for the first time. Yeah, I prefer insulting people's bread, if I'm honest. The truth is always harsh, you see. How cold-hearted could you be to just come right out and give her the truth? Just imagine if your parents suddenly told you one day that they actually picked you up as a baby from under a bridge. Well, maybe that'd be better, because then we'd have two parents. Haha. Whoa, just burnt you because I'm fucking... Okay. Anyway, you'd feel a little blue, wouldn't you? That's why you should tell her that bread tastes good. Well, what do you have to say? We're going to be a dick to him as well now, aren't we? I'm not going to let you act like this isn't your problem just because you're a customer. Everyone around here eats her bread and tells her it's delightful. Like if clouds and rainbows had flavors, they taste like her bread. Is that why you're not really selling any? It's an unspoken rule, a code, a law. This is absurd. Don't break it. Because if you do, I'ma stomp a mud hole in you, then walk it dry. What kind of ridiculous home have I walked into? You know what, I was expecting the parents to be slightly different. I mean, the mum was nice enough. I suppose the dad's just trying to stick up for us. It's not exactly that abnormal, but... I can't take him seriously with his fucking grin and talking like this. I don't know how you talk like this with a cigarette in your mouth still. But, you know. Ah, that's a lot of leftover bread again. Oh, great, so you really are selling great, aren't you? The man grumbles as he walks around the store. He starts grabbing bread off trays and stuffing them into plastic bags in front of me. What the... We've only sold one of Sanai's cracker breads. Oh dear, well, you're working a bit of a sweat there. Is that a certain problem? And it's in my hands. These guys are going to Isugai-san's house then. So he goes around sharing the leftovers with neighbors? Yuck, no one likes that guy. Ah, this one hasn't sold at all either. Now would be a good time to run. Yeah, but what about your girl? What about Furukawa? Like, you promised you'd see her and so you can just ditch her. It's bad enough we're not joining the drama club, not even trying to read something. I quietly do an about face and attempt to exit the store. Hey, you! I recognize that uniform. Didn't you go to the same school as my kid? Well, we didn't even have to say that. He noticed. Hey, I said hold on. That's right, I do, so what? Are you Nagisa's friend? Yeah, you got a problem with that? Ugh, you should have said that earlier. Hey, Sanai, we're going all out tonight. Okay, but I just insulted your bread. Is that not more precious to you than your daughter? Bit of a weird thing to suggest, but you know. He approaches me and grabs both of my shoulders. I'm going home. He then starts dragging me with an uncanny amount of force. Wow. There's no way I can resist. Alright. Oh, okay. Jesus, how big is this bakery? You got a fucking office here. And now we've got pleasant music. Wish you knew what tapes you had, but I can't even read it, let alone fucking see it. The table is absolutely covered with rows of leftover bread, which must be invisible because I can't see any right now. I'm sorry, I didn't know you were Nagisa's friend. We should be saying sorry, we just insulted you to your face. Hehe, I feel embarrassed now. If I'd known, I wouldn't have acted like that in front of you. I guess that's a frequent sight to her customers. I mean, maybe that's how, maybe they pity by the bread. Yeah, don't worry about it, Sanai. He's a little bit of a weirdo. Yeah, definitely. You shouldn't say things like that to a customer. What, even if he insults your bread? Okay, fine. I mean, I'd take all the chances to call this guy a weirdo as much as I can. You can say that again. In any case, this is something to celebrate. I can't believe Nagisa was able to bring a friend to the house this fast. Okay, I mean, I know she started term late and stuff, but you make it sound like she's never had a friend before. Not only that, but a boy, Akio-san. What? A man? What, did he just now notice? Maybe he's even her boyfriend. Oh, you know, I'm not that sexy. I don't even know what I look like in the mirror. I could be a fat, ugly 50-year-old. Like I'd hand Nagisa over to a wuss like him. Get lost, scram. Okay, I'll leave. Hey, and you call yourself a man? A real man will take it from me, even if it's by way of a vicious duel, where we both brandish broken bottles and switchblades. I don't have those, but if you got one spare, then I'll chicken out and run home anyway. But even if you tried, I still wouldn't hand her over. You make it sound like you would, though. Which is it? Because you basically just contradicted yourself there. Now, just eat up, okay? Oh, yes, please, more cracker bread. Furukawa's mum grins as she recommends different kinds of bread to me. This one is popular. I think it's really delicious. What did you do? Did you add chocolate to it? That doesn't sound like a terrible idea, but Furukawa's dad practically burns holes right through me with his menacing stare. You're gonna eat the fucking bread and you're gonna like it. I'm gonna be like a fucking pigeon at this rate. His eyes filled with rage and malice all the while. An unspoken rule. A code. A law. What an awful hope. Yeah, heaven forbid we eat so much bread like this. You know what? I think that's a good place to end it, because we need to deal with all this bread. We need to process all the invisible bread that is on the table right now. Oh, I gotta admit, I didn't expect Furukawa's parents to be this fun. I'm kind of beginning to see why people say this is like one of the best visual novels out there right now. Because now that I've actually played the game for a while now, I actually find it really engaging and fun. I mean, to be fair, I personally still prefer Monster Sweethearts, but I think that's because I have more of a personal connection to it. Clannad is one of those games, like, it's so good, it's kind of hard to connect with, but, like, it's so good, it doesn't even matter. It's just, like, it's one of those masterpiece games, you know? Like, it's one of those ones people are going to remember as a visual novel for a while, but, no, I'm just rambling now. But anyway, if you want to play the game for yourself and try some bread in the virtual world anyway, there'll be a link to the game in the description down below. And without further ado, look for the subscribe channel until next time. See ya!